is Nur Huda binti Muhammad Aini. My matric number is 262316. For second assignment group, we had choose Scene 1 Group Sdn Bhd as our project. Scene 1 Group Sdn Bhd is a missionary industry. Was founded in 1976. The company located at Lot 8, 9 and 10 Jalan Emas SD 5/1 Bandar Sri Damansara, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The core business is in the manufacturing, import and distribution of machinery and equipment. Through subsidiaries, the company provides a comprehensive range of machinery and equipment ranging from food processing, power tools, to agriculture and construction equipment that serve multiple industries. They have also diversified their activity to include the design, commissioning and installation of commercial kitchen and equipment for hotel, hypermarket, restaurant and outlets. Today, they have a lot of workers, around 201 until 500 of employees.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to Dr. Farid and fellow friends. My name is Siti Nurulaka binti Muhammad Zawawi, matric number 263468. So I will continue present about the job analysis, job description and job specification for the account executive. So account executive position will be seated in the department account of administration, and account executive will have one or two assistant in department. The main responsibility of the account executive is manage in marketing, advertising and finance. But they have another responsibility which is ensuring sales, personnel and customer oriented in order to provide a satisfied service to valuable customer. So for the job description is if candidate want to apply this position, they need to know the description and specification for the job. So for the account executive, the working condition is full-time working and 5 days per week within work in office, but sometimes they need to travel in order to meet clients. And for the location of C1 Group is located at Kuala Lumpur. The job duties of account executive is handling a full set of accounts, accurate closing of account payable and account receivable, and taking a responsibility for prepare company reconciliation and also bank reconciliation. Besides, review accuracy and completeness of monthly, quarterly, and yearly management financial. And the last is plan and organize day-to-day accounting operation. So the benefit when join apply the account executive is monetary benefits, annual bonus, annual incentive, annual increment, medical and yearly performance bonus. So for the job specification is candidate need to know whether they have qualified or fit with the position. So the job specification of the position is very important for them. So the qualification of the account executive is minimum in diploma or degree in finance or accountant and banking, at least 3 years working experience in account and administration, and it prefer for junior executive in finance. So in order to be a account executive, they have the skill, good interpersonal skill and able to liaise with all levels, computer literate and well versed in Microsoft Office. Apply the account executive is monetary benefits, annual bonus, annual incentive, annual increment, medical and yearly performance bonus. So for the job specification is candidate need to know whether they have qualified or fit with the position. So the job specification of the position is very important for them. So the qualification of the account executive is minimum in diploma or degree in finance or accountant and banking, at least 3 years working experience in account and administration, and it prefer for junior executive in finance. So in order to be a account executive, they have the skill, good interpersonal skill, and able to last with all levels, computer literate, and well versed in Microsoft Office application, and they can speak to Mandarin and can deal with customer properly. Beside, have a knowledge in auto accounts and accounting and million payrolls. So in order to work as an account executive, the candidate must know their characteristic, whether it can work as an account executive. So in order to work as account executive, uh, candidate must know whether they can work in outdoor within a high patience, communicate well in service, in dealing customer or clients, and also whether they're able to work in under pressure. So that is the job analysis, job description, and job specification for the account executive. This is the most important thing for the company and also candidate in order to apply the job. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Next is interview discussion. For question 1, the issues and challenges of COVID-19 outbreak on workforce practice which is in company are facing is company have to shut down for 1 month, so many employees cannot come to employee because of COVID-19. All of production have to shut down for 1 month. Question 2, the issues and challenges which employees are facing in remote working is employee facing social isolation, lack of human interaction, lack of proper routine, regular working hours. This is because they are working at home, so they are not face-to-face interaction, but they are only communication via online. For question 3, the effect of COVID-19 on staffing practice in company organisation is company has followed as the government said, percent each of the department can come. Not like everyone can come, so they may have, for example, if they have 100 employees, but only 50 employees can come. This is because they want to make sure everyone has social distance with others. So they think it's a safety to everyone can come. For question 4, in this challenging time, company had freeze hiring. This is because now COVID-19, they do not want to invite other people from outside come to their company. So during this time, their company had freeze hiring.
So for the next question, which method, internal or external, do you deploy when recruit potential employees? So the company are using both method, which is internal and also external. For internal, they said that they are using SWOT analysis to define workers' abilities. And for external, they are refer to job advertisement and they are conduct interview session. So number 6, an example of important measure assessment tools which the company deploy in making a decision to select internal and external potential employees. So basically, the company are usually based on employee familiarity, define their SWOTs. Then for external, they refer to job advertisement with preliminary interview and final interview. Then they have objective judgment during face-to-face interview. Next, next question is, being an HR professional, what role do you play in taking employment decision at your organization? Since we are interview the HR executive, so his job scope only focus on foreign workers. And he is handling training and practice to foreign workers. And sometimes he advise to his department to recruit workers. So lastly, the major issue related to staffing in the organization. So basically, the issue in the organization is about recruitment. Since there are a lot of people, there are a lot of applicants that applies the particular job position in a certain period of time. So, but um, they have a lack of behavior, the lack of experience and also knowledge and practices. So it is quite challenging to the organization to to select which one is most suitable to fit a particular job position. So in order to hiring most suitable applicants, so they need to ensure that the they are really screening the um, each of the applicants.
Media. On job advertisement, we can see that One Group stated about their company, about job position. They want job duty, people who can handle full set of account, accurate closing of account receivable and account payables. For qualification, they want diploma or degree in finance, accountancy and banking, experience at least 3 years in account and administration, or can junior executive in finance. For skill, they want good interpersonal skill, computer literate in Microsoft Office application, also the can speaking in Mandarin, knowledge to use AutoCount accounting and million payroll. For working condition, they want full-time working, 5 working days per week, works in office, travel meets with clients. The characteristic is can work in outdoor, high patient in service, able to work under pressure. They are also provide some benefit such as annual bonus, annual incentive, annual increment, and medical and year performance bonus. Also, they are stable for someone who wants to apply the job position. They can submit their resume on the email or uh, or can call the number have stated.
Next we go to 5.0, which is a method of advertisement. Job advertisement meaning is an announcement which informing people that there is a certain work vacancy that available to apply. So there are three methods of advertisement, which is a realistic choice of messages, targeted choice of messages, and branded choice of messages. Okay, first we go to 5.1, which is a realistic choice of messengers. Realistic choice of messengers is a method used to communicate positive and negative aspect of a words. It occurs when the organization provide a well-rounded description to individual detailing what obligation the employee can expect to fulfill while working at the company. For example, in our job advertisement, the candidate can work outdoor, able to work under pressure, and has annual bonus. So the applicant can choose whether to accept or reject the offer of our organization. The aim for doing this is to let the applicant understand the job description they have applied, which is maybe in terms of environment, salary, working hours. Then a realistic choice of messages give opportunity to know what make our organization special and why the applicant will consider working for our company rather than for others. It gives benefit to the organization as opposed to simply describing the job as a candidate wish.
Okay, next we move to targeted choice of message. It is to attract specific type of applicant with certain characteristics and specific skills to fit a particular job position. For example, based on the job advertisement, we are hiring accounting executive. So we are highlighting specific KSO that needed by the organization, such as be able to communicate in Mandarin, manage to handling auto count or any accounting system. So it is important for the organization because they want to hiring most suitable applicants that can fit a particular job position. Next, we move to branded choice of message. The company are showing the positive aspect of their company. For example, the company stated in the job advertisement, they stated along the benefit that the employee will get, such as allowance, medical benefits, bonus, and others. So, this kind of method can appeal applicants to join the organization.
Now we move to the selection tools. Selection is the center of attention in hiring personnel. It is a procedure of matching organizational requirements with the skill and qualification of people. Effective selection can be done only when there is effective matching. So, as for account executive in Sinuan Group, there are three assessment methods of selection tools that we will focus on. So the first one is the skill assessment test. For jobs that require specific skills and knowledge like account executive, skills assessment will be considered as one of the most important methods in hiring personnel. Executive employees may be subjected to tests that will gauge their judgment and personality. So there are some benefits of using this method. So one of them is it can test the candidate's claims. By applying skill assessment tests, employees can verify if the candidates really possess the skills that they claim to have. So the second one is it can be used to handle high volume hiring. Skill assessment tests are especially useful for handling high volume hiring. When you have a large number of applicants, as stated by Mr. Shazwan in the interview, their company are having issues in recruitment process as there are too many people with qualifications but lack of behavior and practice. So by using skill assessment tests as a pre-screening method, it can help them differentiate the top candidates early in the hiring process. So the last one is it can address skill gaps. Skill assessment tests can provide valuable insight into the ability of candidates to learn new things and upgrade their existing skills. So the next one is SWOT analysis. During SWOT analysis, organization identifies strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats pertaining to organizational growth, products, and services. So this method can be considered as a typical but effective one, as it is often used as in most company. Yet its effectiveness is second to none. So some of the positive side of this method are it helps in identifying core competencies for the company, and it can help develop goals and strategies for the individual to achieve them, and it focuses on the key factor affecting the company, and it helps the company to play defense and offense at the same time. So the last one is the interview. The candidate interview is a vital component of the hiring process. There are two types of interview that can be done in Sinuan Group, which are the preliminary interview and the employment interview. Preliminary interview, also known as screening interviews, is used to eliminate those candidates who do not meet the minimum eligibility criteria laid down by the organization. So the skills, academic, and family background of the candidates are examined during preliminary interview. These interviews are less formalized and planned than the final interviews. The candidates are given a brief about the company and the job profile, and it is also examined how much the candidate knows about the company.
On the other hand, employment interview is a one-to-one interaction between the interview and the potential candidate. It is used to find whether the candidate is best suited for the required job or not. But such interviews consume time and money, both. So, moreover, the competencies of the candidate cannot be judged and may be biased at times. Such interviews should be conducted properly, and even the tiniest kind of distraction should not be in the room. I think for the most important thing is there should be an honest communication between the interviewer and the candidate.